A woman tore off her baby's diaper and casually threw it into the sea, not expecting that the smell of feces would attract a large number of small fish. She immediately realized there was hope for survival. Using a Swiss Army knife, she crafted a makeshift fishing tool. However, after many attempts, she still couldn't catch a single fish. Exhausted and hungry, she collapsed on top of the shipping container. Just as she was about to give up, a plane flew overhead. She saw hope again and quickly returned to the container, where she smashed a mirror. She then climbed to the top of the container and held up the mirror, hoping to reflect sunlight and signal the plane. But the plane soon disappeared. As she looked at the tangled earphone cords on the ground, inspiration suddenly struck. She wove the cords into a fishing net. The next morning, she lowered the net into the sea and then placed the baby's diaper on it. The strong smell quickly attracted the fish, which swam right into the net. Seizing the opportunity, she quickly pulled the net up. After days without food, she was finally able to enjoy a proper meal. Thanks to this method, hunger was no longer a threat, and it gave her the confidence to survive. She began recording the water level each day and drained water out of the container regularly. As long as it didn't exceed the highest level, they would be safe for now. Beyond basic survival, the next priority was to seek rescue. She wrote SOS messages on paper, sealed them in plastic food containers, and threw them into the sea one by one, hoping that someone would find them like messages in a bottle. Through her efforts, the water level gradually started to drop, and everything seemed to be turning for the better. But one night, she was suddenly awakened by a series of loud bangs. She climbed up to check and found it was just one of the floating containers. Just then, her phone rang. It was a call from her husband. She finally unlocked it, only to receive his last message. Her husband had been caught while trying to illegally cross a border. During his escape, he was shot. Using the last of his strength, he said his final goodbye to her. His death completely shattered her emotionally, but for the sake of their newborn child, she still clung to life. By the 26th day, the water had risen to its highest level, flooding the area where they slept. The pressure was now too great to drain any more water, and they had no choice but to stay on top of the container. But this was not a long-term solution, as the container would eventually be submerged.